Hello everyone, and welcome to this video. Today I'm just going to quickly show you how I made this composite image here of Nikki with Christmas lights, just a Christmassy feeling. But a few people asked me how did I make this image, so I'm going to very quickly go through this. It's quite a simple one. So first of all, start off with a blank layer. Just go to File, New, choose a size that you want to work with and just put that on your screen on your desktop. Next thing I'm going to do here, I'm going to go to the gradient tool and pick on the radial gradient tool, which is the one just up here on the top left hand side. And then the colours I've chosen here for the foreground, I've just chose a medium blue, and for the background it's a very dark blue, almost verging on the black. Okay, so go to the centre of your screen, hold down the shift key and then just drag out. I'm going to drag about 3/4 of the page there. Okay, and I've got a nice light blue going out to a dark blue edge. What I'm going to do with that now is going to go Command J just to duplicate that and change that from a normal blend mode to a soft light blend mode. And all that's done there is just intensify it a little bit. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to bring in some lights. So I'm going to go across to this folder I've got up, and this is just a stock image I've got here of some lights. So clicking on V for moving, and hold the shift key down and just drag it up to the other file that you've got open and drop it, and providing that's the right size, that's going to drop in perfect, or you may need to just move that around to get that to the right size. Okay, again over to the layers panel, and I'm going to go from normal to linear dodge add, and that's just going to let a bit of the blue that I created beneath through, and just a little bit more than that. I'm going to just drop that down now to about 70%. Okay, so that's basically the background I'm going to be working from. Next I've got a cutout here that I did earlier on, so I've just prepared this. So obviously you need to cut out your image, and again I'm going to just hold down the shift key, V, and I'm just going to move that into the new folder, and that's going to just drop perfectly in to the folder there. Okay, now that I've got that in there, I'm going to take this lights in the layers panel, take the lights, Command J, duplicate that, and then move it to the top. Once I've got it to the top, I'm just going to change the blend mode to soft light, and I'm going to leave that at 100%. I'm just going to come out a little bit, and what I'm going to do is just go Command T just to free transform those lights, and I'm going to just make them a little bit bigger and bolder on the top there. Just position them in there, double click. That's just going to sit that there. Now this here, now I'm going to go to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur. I'm just going to blur these lights down. There's your dialogue there. But if you look here, you can see these lights now. Just take the preview on and off. That's how they were as the solid ones, and I've just blurred them out. So it almost looks, you can increase the blur if you like the look of it. Just take it a little bit more. But around about 33% was fine for me. So just going to OK on that. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to make a layer mask on that lights copy layer. B for brush. Just zoom in a little bit. And all I'm going to do now is just paint the lights away from the face. I want it left on the coat and the gloves and all around this fur and the hat, quite like that, and even a little bit on the hair. So I'm just going to get a nice soft edge, 100% softness brush, and I'm just going to just dab in there 2 or 3 times just to bring that back. If I want it back in the hair a little bit, all I'm going to do is go out a little bit, hit X, change foreground to white, and I'm just going to bring that colour back in a little bit more in the hair and just round those edges again. Okay, so that's pretty much finished. The final touch I did to that, I just went to my Colour Effects Pro filter or plugin. It's going to come up now. And it's processing the image. It's a bit slow because it is a very large file. And I'm just going to go down to tonal contrast, and I'm just going to use the default settings on tonal contrast. OK that. Again, it's slow because it is a big file This is from my D800, so it's 36 megabyte file. So there we got quite a large file. It's just brightened up the face a little bit too much, but the lights and everything are just perfect as I want. So again, a layer mask. This time I'm going to just get my brush, change the foreground to black, and I'm just going to paint that out, but I don't want to paint it out 100%, so I'm going to paint it out 50%. So just by hitting 5 on the your numbers key on your keyboard, that's just reducing that to 50%. And again, I'm just going to paint, make sure I've got ticked in my, yes I have, and I'm just going to paint that a little bit again and just reduce the brackets using the left hand bracket, and just go a little bit up onto the hair there and just bring back a bit of the original face colour. So right, if I just toggle on and off, you can see how it's really brightened those lights up. And that's it. That's how I got this image. So hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it's been some use to you. If you've got any questions, then please just contact me via my email or leave a comment on the blog, and I'll catch you next time.